So, admittedly, for this assignment, I didn't know what to do at first, and I am thankful that we had, of course, the submission guidelines. And through that, I was able to see that instead of filling out a paper like I am used to, we're actually supposed to do recording here. So I don't quite have things set up like I would if I knew that we were doing a recording first. But I am just going to share my screen, and then we're going to go through it. So for this first one, of course, this is for the system tables and the system objects and how we can implement those. So I will just be, for the sake of keeping this recording short and to the point, I will of course be only showing you one example, though I did all three. This tables, where type equals U. And we'll execute that. And as you'll see, it'll go in and get what I've asked it to. Over here on this page, on the paper that I filled out, I did all of them, even the bowling, and then the recipes, which was the database of my choice. I just thought I'd use recipes because it is a database that I've already got. And I mean, why go through the trouble of creating like a whole new database? Next, we got columns, and I've already done this one. Let me see if I've already got it new. Just my luck. So we'll do use. Actually, you know what? Let's do recipes example. And then we will select team name as table name. Name as column name max length max length. Okay. Then do from, of course. Is that down here? Emily, I have you. Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, let us continue the slow typing of my chicken scratch. I just want to rewrite these so that I can, of course, display my skill in being able to type these, even if it's again, and of course, demonstrate my ability. I'm just going to make sure everything looks good. Admittedly, sometimes I don't get everything spelled quite right. And that does tend to slow things down. Join, start columns, C on T object. This isn't my first semester using SQL. I actually did quite a few semesters ago now. If I can spell right. Quite a few semesters ago, I did a PHP class which had us working with SQL. It's actually a very nice class. I liked it a lot, and so I'm hoping here I'll be able to sorry, can't type and talk. Anyway, I'm hoping here that I will be able to do things like learn more about SQL and about how it can connect to more than maybe just PHP and how to use it as a database and all. I would love to. Anyway, next, show, of course, more queries. You can see right there, I don't want to make this thing terribly too long, so I'll just let you see it over here, of course, on the paper that I filled out. I mostly filled out this paper, of course, because I didn't quite understand that we needed to make a video, and which is nice. I do like making videos, but sometimes instructions and me aren't the best of friends. Anyway, oh, and of course, down here I wrote a little bit about two of the things that I found the most useful and interesting inside of the database or data dictionary, not database. While going through it, I found is memory optimized, and then I went on the internet and I found an example of how to use it, and it looks pretty cool. I haven't ran it yet because I'm not sure. Well, due to my lack of experience, I'm not sure how I would like use it in a full thing yet. I doubt it's like select where you can just, type something small. Is memory optimized seems more like if you're doing a larger database, and also is external, which I also found very interesting. I was able to find an example of it online of kind of how to use it. And I just think both of them are interesting because, so going with my example of is memory optimized, it is a way to, I guess I'll just read it. It is used to determine if a table is memory optimized, which can improve the performance of a transaction intensive application, which to me, like, I guess a similar way, or not a similar way, a shorter way to say that is if I have over here, if I have a website that is doing a lot of transactions, like let's say Amazon, that goes through a ton of transactions every hour. They would have this memory optimized if they were using SQL, which more than likely they are. And this, of course, would keep everything, the memory itself, optimized, probably more than likely to a set limit on for any given type of table, which should help things like servers flow a lot more. It's just, I don't know, this stuff seems like a very useful tool, and I'm ready to learn. Anyway, I'll stop sharing there, end recording. Thank you.